Hey, Shalom, all praises to you. How about Shimmy Shad? Is your brother Ayathun back at you with another video. And I'd like to say double honor to the apostles here at Great Millstone. And Shalom. Shalom to the elect out there. Now, Elder from New York sent me this article. So Spirit got on me to do a video. Hey, the Spirit's been getting on the women lately because we are in that time where you women about to feel the heat, you about to feel the squeeze, because the squeeze is going to affect you the most. Why? Because you women receive the most benefits out of this kingdom. You basically handed anything you want on a silver platter, while men have to bust their ass, and when they bust their ass, it's still not enough for you. So I just want to bring out the scriptures, because anytime you talk about women, they accuse you of women bashing. You're just hurt. Or your mother didn't treat you right, right? And when you bashing Jake, it's funny, and yeah. But as soon as you get on women, oh yeah, he must be gay. Yeah, he must be gay, or yeah, he's hurt. Who broke your heart? Who broke your heart? But anyway, let's get into it. This is New York Times, right? And it says right here, Savannah Benavidez created an OnlyFans account, and you know what? I don't even know what this damn page looks like. OnlyFans. Let me take a gander. Okay, OnlyFans. Okay, damn, it's straight up just no home page or nothing. It's just straight up blocked. So basically, home OnlyFans is and I don't think it was originally created for this, but OnlyFans is a place where women go to show off their bods. Their bods, their bod, nudes and videos and things like that. I personally never entertained OnlyFans or paid for anything on there. Yeah. But apparently during the pandemic, this thing blew up because, let's get into it. So Savannah Benavidez created an OnlyFans account after losing her job as a medical biller. And you know what's funny? We read the scriptures how the word woman means female servant. And the majority of jobs that women get, and they hate when you call them a servant, right? They hate when you call them a servant. But the jobs that they go for are jobs of servitude. They're secretaries, clerks. They're filing paperwork in a law office, and they'll gladly blow a rod to get a $2 raise, or to get into a office space that's 2 inch bigger. They'll gladly blow a rod, or suck on some wrinkly ass somebody's wrinkly ass nutsack, just to get to the next floor up. These women ain't anyway. So it says jobless, selling nudes online, and still struggling. I can see why this one's struggling, because she's about as flat as this webpage I'm checking out right now. It says jobless, selling nudes online, and still struggling. OnlyFans, a social media platform that allows people to sell explicit photos of themselves. See, here's another thing. Women and your facade, that you've put up, your smoke and mirrors, you get so offended when men you call it being objectified. Here it is, you'll go outside, you'll walk out your door with half your 50% of your titties out, maybe 70%, all the way down to the top of the areola, right? And your ass cheeks damn near hanging out, right? Or you got the camel toe popping in 3D. But when somebody looks at you, you feel offended. You feel offended. What are you looking at? You're objectified. I feel objectified, right? To all these feminists out there. But as soon as you get into some hard times, you have no problems showing them titties, showing that ass. You have no problems being objectified. No problems, All right, let's read on. Jobless, selling nudes online, and still struggling. So here it is, you're independent, you don't need a man, but every corner you turn, you're looking towards a man for some money. You know, whether it's going for a job and being a clerk or showing your ass and getting dudes who throw dollar bills in a strip club or digital currency online. You know, see, if you don't get it by now, you women to happen to be watching this, you've been highly deceived. You know, going back to watch the last video I did, you were deceived by the serpent. You were highly deceived. And the thing is, I broke it down. 1 Timothy 2:15, the woman being deceived wasn't a transgression. You just totally fell for. You wholeheartedly believed all the BS that you were, the sugar that they spoon fed you. You wholeheartedly believed it. Okay? So it says, jobless, selling nudes online, and still struggling. OnlyFans, a social media platform that allows people to sell explicit photos of themselves, has boomed during the pandemic, but competition on the site means many won't earn much, right? Like, I can tell her she's, nah, all right? No. Because, you know, you go on Instagram, you see them Instagram models, a low-level Instagram model will blow her out the pocket. You know, me personally, I would even look at her twice walking down the street, you know? So I could definitely see why she's struggling and you know, other women, because there's a lot of women out of jobs, as we're going to go into the stats. And so there's a lot of competition. So you got to think to yourself, when shit really hits the fan and, you know, the brothers are out there choosing, a lot of these women are going to have a very, very difficult time. A very, very difficult time. You know, a very difficult time, because these women, as my man called them, 49ers. These women are 49ers. They're fours who think that they're nines. You know, just go, man. You got these overweight, obese women fronting like they're dime pieces. It's unbelievable how far you fell into the trap. Unbelievable. And you also got to blame the simps, because the simps power you up, you know. They're like that mushroom in Super Mario Brothers that power you up. Them simps are like the mushrooms, you know. So anyway, let's read down. It says, and by the way, this is published on January 13th, 2021. Today's the 15th, so this is very recent. Savannah Bonavides stopped working at her job as a medical biller in June to take care of her 2-year-old son after his daycare shut down, and that most likely means that she left the father. She left the father because she thought the grass was green on the side, and she went and effed around with whatever simp, you know, she could find, or not even a simp, some bad, you know, some dude that really doesn't give a shit, because you know, he knew how to manipulate her emotions, because that's how women are. Women love you one day and then they hate you the next, because a woman isn't really in love with you. If you got a woman, you know, this is why they say she's not yours, it's just your turn. The reason women, when they say I love you, what they mean is I love you at the moment. This very moment, at this moment, this minute, I love you. You can see? But an hour from now, that could totally change. So if you know how to manipulate a woman's emotions to where she loves you, you can make her leave her man. You know, you can make her leave her man. And I'm not gonna say that for every woman. You know, some women, you got women out there that have a little bit more integrity than that. You know, but the majority of women, that's how they are. You know, so they'll leave their man that was taking care. You know, the so-called provider, the nice guy. They'll leave them. You know, because they have a job, so they feel like they're independent. They don't need the man. And as soon as that job goes out the window, they're looking for the next dude they can find. They're up on OnlyFans. Needing a way to pay her bills, she created an account on OnlyFans, a social media platform where users sell original content to monthly subscribers, and started posting photos of herself nude or in lingerie. And there's so many women that are doing this. I don't need to read the whole thing. I don't need to. I want to see the quality. Look at it. I mean, her. Come on now. So there's a 49er right here. I mean, if she actually thought she was gonna make some dough up on there, but now I know what she was thinking. Lexi Ixenberger, probably as a so-called Jew, lost her restaurant job 3 times and had to quit dental hygiene school. She became an OnlyFans creator, but hasn't earned much so far. Yeah, man. So look at these women. They have no problem revealing themselves, basically bowing down to the level of a prostitute. You know, which in all reality, the scripture said that the harlot's going to make it into the kingdom of heaven first. Because to be real with you, man, the harlots, prostitutes, strippers, they keep it real, man. They know what they're doing. They keep it real. They don't put on the front like these women. They keep it real from the jump. You know, they're much more truthful. You can much more. They're much more chill, man, to hang with because they keep it real. You know, they don't put on that front. And another thing I want to say is going back to my last video. This proves exactly what I said about men are the ones. See, me personally, I've lost jobs many times. Brothers out there have lost jobs many a times. None of us ever went on OnlyFans. None of us ever went to what do you call that? The birthday beer, whatever you call that shit, where the women bachelorettes, you know, they had the birthday beer strip, and they do ungodly things, you know, with these strippers. But no brothers ever did that because men, we have brains, and we can whatchamacallit, we know how to survive. You know, if we can't find a job, we'll make our own job. We'll start a business. We'll hustle. We'll do something. We'll make it work. You know, you women out there, you're servants. You know, you're servants. Even though you don't like to hear it, but that's what you are. You're servants. The word woman means female servant. Okay, and this is why you have to resort to showing your body, doing something that'll please men. Okay, because deep down inside, you know, that's basically what you have to offer. You know, this is why women hold out on you. When you get with them, they hold out on the vagina because deep down inside, women know that's pretty much all they have to offer is that thing between their legs. That's all they have to offer, nothing else. Okay? Nothing else. So when the job goes out the window, there's nothing left for them to do. All right, so enough of this article. Matter of fact, I got some stats here, but let me go to the scripture. This is Isaiah 32. And my main point for bringing this out is to show you, brothers and sisters, that the scriptures are real. The Most High is controlling this whole thing because we're reading about what's going on right here in the scriptures. And us personally, I'll be honest with you, man. And my whole time in the truth, I can honestly say I have not ever heard any other camp or brothers outside of Great Millstone bring out this scripture or even prophesy about Isaiah 32. I can honestly say that, unless my memory is failing me right now. So Isaiah 32 says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease." These women are trembling. And yes, women are at ease. Again, going to my last video, how women have been catered to, called the princess from the first day they are born. This whole entire world caters to them. Women get everything handed over to them on the silver platter simply because they have a vagina or they're pretty. It doesn't matter if, you know, if they can't add 1 + 1 or they don't know what 1 divided by 1 is or 0 divided by 1. You know, they get a free pass. I know women, brothers. We all know the free pass women get. I know women, they get free passes from police officers. I know women personally have drove down one-way streets with no headlights, drunk, and a cop will pull them over, just be like, "Hey, you're lost. You're going the wrong way. Just go that way. Take a left. Take a right. Make sure you turn your headlights on. All right, be safe. Good night." And that's it. Let a dude drive down a one-way street, especially a Jake, with no headlights, and he's drunk. Right? He's either getting shot, tased, and he's going to end up in a locker, or all three. Or he may not make it out alive that night. Okay? We live in totally different reality. Women, you go to the club, you get in for free. You get in a VIP for free. Women, my body, my choice. If you and a man consensually have sex, right? Consensually have sex, you could say that man raped you. And whether you could prove it or not, it doesn't matter. That man is going to jail. And there's women that'll do that, purposely just to mess up the man's life. They'll either do that or they'll get in a fight and they'll call the cops for a domestic violence case. And even though there's nothing going on, the police officer by law has to go in there and arrest the man. If you're married, they're probably going to arrest both of you, but they'll arrest the man. And from that point on, whether the man is actually guilty or not, it really doesn't matter. It's on his record, and he's screwed for life as far as getting a job and whatever that screws up for him. And I've heard women personally say that they do this. What else do women do? My body, my choice. Here it is. You have consensual sex with a man. And let's say the man puts on a hat and you sabotage it, you poke a hole in it, you end up pregnant, and the man says, look, I'm not ready. Now, abortion is wicked, but I'm giving you a situation to prove a point. The man says, look, I'm not ready to have a child. I want you to get an abortion and, or whatever. Let's not even say that. The man says, look, I'm not ready to have a child. I can't take it as child. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready. I don't know how the hell you got pregnant. I strapped up, blah, blah, blah. And the woman will take that man to child support or do whatever, all right? Drag him through the mud, put him through child support, make that dude homeless, okay? Or she'll just straight up, make that man homeless, right? And if the dude decides to bounce or leave or escape that responsibility that he didn't want, he's a deadbeat dad. He's a sob, a POS, piece of shit. But if they have consensual sex and the woman gets pregnant and the man wants to keep the baby, like, yo, I don't believe in abortion, I'll take care of it. And the woman says, look, I'm not ready. Then guess what? It's her body, her choice. She's exercising her rights. She wants to live her life. Don't throw your life away. Do you see what the hell I'm getting at? All right. Do you see the way this works? Everything's catered to your women. Everything. So it says, tremble, ye women that are at ease. Okay. The majority of domestic violence cases are against men. Women beating up on their men, and a man can't do anything back because he'll get locked up. But there's no support groups for men. Let a man be homeless through a divorce, or his woman did drag him through the mud and he's divorced now, or she cheated on him, but because they had lived together for some time, the court will order the man to be kicked out of his own home while the woman is in there with his children and her new man, and he's still got to pay the bills. Okay? Tremble, ye women that are at ease. This is the world that we live in. Everything is catered around the woman. Okay? Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. You are very careless. No sense in danger. You're careless. Watch how a woman moves. She's all slow, and she's like watching a video on half speed because they're just so careless and just everything just going their way. There's no rush, no sense of urgency, no sense of danger. You see? Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins, meaning the Most High is about to strip away your goodies. Verse 12, for they shall lament for the teats. Now let's look up teats. Let's look up the word teats. Okay, let's look it up. Let me make this mobile friendly. Teat, a nipple of the mammary gland, of a female mammal, from which milk is sucked by the young. Okay. Okay, so what that means symbolically is benefits that you receive from this kingdom. Okay, the benefits you receive from the world. I just explained all the benefits. Those are the teats. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, right? The jobs that you get, the free handouts that you get, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Okay, which America is not a fruitful vine anymore. Verse 13, upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars. And this is basically what we're going through now. These jobs are drying up. benefits are drying up. Pretty soon, any benefits you're receiving from the government, that's going to dry up also. Upon all the houses of joy in a joyous city. The houses of joys would be what? Bars, clubs, VIP lounges, where women love to go because, hey, that's their playground. That's their playground. I call them champagne hoes with Kool-Aid money. Actually, I got that from Redman. But these are the hoes that go to Rainbow, or what's some little them stores where they just get these dresses for $5, or might be on sale for $2.50, right? Made out of some cheap ass material. Excuse me. The joint costs under $10, but they still got to leave the tag on and return it, right? Their house looks like pure shit, like the Category 5 tornado hit it, right? They got their kids at home, snotty kids with dirty Pampers and just shit everywhere in the house, dirty dishes, roaches. And here it is, they'll call the girl to come pick them up, or whoever to come get them. Go to the club with no money. And here it is, a champagne hoe with Kool-Aid money. She in there fronting like, if you ain't got this and that, you cannot step to her because you're not worth her time, or she's worth more than that. But meanwhile, right, got niggas buying a drink. She's up in a VIP lounge. But what she ain't telling you is that she lives in a Section 8 home, okay? Lord knows where. And trust me, man, we got stories going to see chicks, and you got roaches paragliding from the fucking ceiling and fucking sliding down the fucking walls, you know, like the Batman pole in the old school Batman, when they slide down the pole. Roaches sliding out the pole, you know, like just dishes everywhere, dirty dishes everywhere. And these are the same chicks that be in a club fronting with the little rainbow dress on, or the little dress they got from whatever the little hood stores in their area. You know, fronting there like she the shit, you know, champagne hoe with Kool-Aid money, you know. So let me get into this article right here, these stats, and then I think I'm gonna shut on that. So, and look, man, this ain't no woman bashing lesson. This is, everything I'm saying is actual fact. Is facts, like my man, facts. These are all facts. So here we go. She the People, the Women's Channel. So, you know, to prove I'm not women bashing, this is an article from, obviously, literature by women for women, okay? Now, this is January 11th, 4 days ago. 140,000 jobs lost in the U.S. in December were all held by women. Ooh, okay? Let's just read down. A recent report by the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics reflects that in December 2020, the economy lost 140 jobs, all of which belong to women. So, yo, brothers, look, man, kill the one-itis. You know what one-itis is? One-itis is when you have a lack of a abundance mentality. What's an abundance mentality? Abundance mentality is there's an overwhelmingly number of women compared to the number of men on this planet, and whatever woman you got with you now, she's giving you problems or trouble, you're afraid to leave her, or you feel like you got this demon where you feel like you're stuck with her. That's called one-itis. You're stuck on one woman, you know? But there's plenty of them out there, you know? That means you don't have what we call a royal mentality or abundance mentality, okay? Because believe you me, these women, they're going to come flocking. They will come flocking. And the Most High is going to do some more. I think he's going to have to double up the hell for these women's pride to drop, because these women got serious pride. They still out here jobless, okay? Getting ready to be evicted tomorrow, but they're still out here with that front, you know? That front. Nigga, you better come at me correct. Anyway, it says the economy lost 140,000 jobs, all of which belong to women. The shocking statistics released on Friday come as damning evidence of how unemployment has affected women in the United States at an unprecedented rate. Yeah, because the devil tricked y'all. He don't need you anymore. The devil is where he needs to be. He needed what he needed from you, and he doesn't need you anymore. You know, basically you're becoming a nuisance because you're the biggest useless eaters on the planet. You women are the number one consumers of everything. You see, you have the least amount of jobs. You make well, a lot of you women don't make that much money. I'll put it like that. A lot of y'all make more money than men do. And I don't know the actual stats to say whether the majority of women make more money than men or not, which I think they do actually, but I'm not sure. But women are the number one spenders, you know. So you're the number one succubuses on the planet Earth, and as far as also benefits, Section 8, welfare, you know, all these benefits, Planned Parenthood, the free goodies from the government, you women suck those up the most, those resources. So basically they're tired of you. They're tired of you. They're ready to let you go. Okay? They don't need you anymore. Then guess who you're gonna come running to? You know, I could tell you who you better not come running to. So it says right here, as an unprecedented rate, according to the report, while women accounted for all the 156,000 job losses, men gained 16,000. You know why? Because men do the jobs that actually matter. You know, construction. Men do trades. You know, it's easy to go to college and memorize something, and you know, because that's so easy to do. It doesn't make you smart or intelligent that you have a PhD because you were able to memorize some chapters in a book, and somebody was able to train you. You know, it's easy to train a servant. That's what a servant is for, to be trained. So, you know, if you think you're intelligent because of that, you know, more intelligent than a man, or boasting yourself over a man because I got a PhD, then hey, we'll see how good that PhD is going to do you when the stock market crash. I mean, these women are OnlyFans. These women are graduates. You know, we read it. They're graduates with degrees. How good are those? How well are those degrees serving them right now? Okay, so it says men gained 16,000 while women lost 156,000. This BLS data comes from the following, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I think it goes down to demographics down here. Down here, right? It says, probing deeper, the study further revealed that black and Latin women, the tribes, okay, black and Latin women, and that shows you Judah's ahead. They always put black first. Black and Latin women suffered graver losses. Let me read up a little bit. It says graphics by CNN further denoted that. Matter of fact, I'm curious to see what this is. Hold on, let me see. This graphic is right here. Okay, there's no graphics here. I mean, I know what they're talking about. So it says graphs by CNN further denoted that these numbers reflected a deeper gender gap where women lost out way more than men gained. Probing deeper, the study further revealed that black and Latin women suffered graver losses, even as white women made gains. Interesting. You know what that proves? These curses, that proves you are the Israelites. You so-called black and Latin women, that proves you're the Israelites, okay? Because you're the ones getting hit with these curses the most. And yeah, probing deeper, the study further revealed that black and Latin women suffered graver losses, even as white women made gains. Sectors that have been hit the hardest and are reportedly education, hospitality, and retail. Right, education, which is nurturing role, hospitality, another nurturing role. These are all roles of servitude. Education, hospitality, and retail. Okay, here we go. See, here it is, the BS they put in your head. This is the shit that you're spoon fed and you women just eat it up like, that tastes real good. All they're doing is they're catering to your emotions. It's not real life. It's not reality, as many of you are quickly finding out. Also read, financial independence is important for women, not to prove a point, but to break stereotypes. Whatever. Believe that if you want. Anyway, brothers and sisters, I'm going to say shalom. All praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Shalom.